It is Championship Sunday today as we have reached the eliminator round of the round of 8. Today here at Phoenix, the 8 drivers that at the end of the day, 8 drivers will become 4 when we head to Miami. And the following 8 drivers, as of right now, the only driver that advanced was Jimmie Johnson with his win Saturday night at Texas. He is the only driver through to Miami. So the other drivers see where your driver starts. Earnhardt Jr. and Carl Edwards, who are second and third right now in points, are on the front row. Jimmie Johnson, like you see on the screen, starts fifth. Kyle Busch will start today in 12th. Newman will start 13th. And Harvick will start today in 17th. And Dylan Murray is the furthest back of the 8 drivers, starting today in 20th. Matt Kenseth will roll off in 8th. So as of right now, the top 4 that are slated to advance to Miami, but of course that'll change during the green flag, are Jimmie Johnson, Carl Edwards, Earnhardt Jr., and Matt Kenseth. Those are the 4. Kenseth has a 3-point gap over Kyle Busch. And Kevin Harvick, him and Dylan Murray need a Hail Mary. Harvick not as bad because he can have either Newman or Kyle Busch have a problem and somebody in the top 4 to fall out, and he'd be good. Dylan Murray and Ryan Newman need wins. And starting outside the top 10 at a place like Phoenix, where the restarts have lately become one of the most exciting on the circuit and crazy, not a good recipe for disaster. Earnhardt Jr. is on the pole. Carl Edwards to his outside. Solid crowd today at Phoenix. Pace car is off, and we are racing. Three wide for 18th further back. Dylan Murray trying to make something happen on the bottom. Looks like he's going to try to hold Harvick. Get by Martin. And Gordon will lead lap number 1. Casey Kane moved up the track. Dylan Murray gets about 4 spots there and 1 pass in the corner. He's going to see Matt Kenseth for 10th. There's Dylan Murray's competition in 9th. He's going to take him 3 wide with Boyer on the outside lane. Somehow he's going to make that work. And he's going to pass Newman and Biffle. If either Newman or Dylan Murray get up front today, that will put Matt Kenseth outside of the championship 4. We were talking about it during pre-race. Kenseth is the last driver in by 3 points. As of right now, it sits as Johnson, Edwards, Jr., and Busch. The top 5. You see Carl Edwards in 3rd, driving the Subway colors. And as you can see here on the screen, Phoenix was reconfigured after the spring 2011 race, which allowed for several passing lanes, which, as you saw in the initial start, a couple cars did shortcut the dogleg, which is legal here at Phoenix. which means they can come down and pass a couple cars if need be. But remember, they have to come up in turn 3, otherwise there's going to be a crash. And that's probably the biggest wild card of this, with this being an eliminator race. If you get a playoff driver in the midst of a lot of chaos right now, in a hornet's nest in traffic, and somebody misjudges when they blend onto the track in turn 3, that could mean playoff hopes could end right there. Dylan Murway started 20th. He has taken the lead from Jeff Gordon. One of the fastest cars the fastest car on the racetrack now. As he is continuing to pull away from Jeff Gordon. Continuing to lead. As he continues to extend his lead. To a little over 5 seconds. As he continues to pull away from Jeff Gordon, who is the winner Saturday. Sorry, he was the Jimmy Johnson won Atlanta. I'm sorry. Jimmy Johnson, yeah, he did advance in Atlanta. Gordon won Texas. So I confused those. Jeff Gordon ended up winning at Texas. So only one driver has made his way into the championship 4. Dylan Murway, on the other hand, well, he hasn't really had the best round. Ended up finishing last in Atlanta after a blown tire. 40th in Texas in that last lap pileup. And now he needs a win. If, as it sits, with Dylan Murway leading, Edwards is now on the cut line, and Kenseth and Busch are out. Sorry, Kenseth has enough points with Edwards. Junior is now on the outside looking in, with Busch, Harvick, and with Kenseth, Busch, Newman, and Harvick. So Edwards and Busch are in as of right now. Junior, Harvick, Newman. It's a confusing mess right now. We'll figure out how the points will shake up in the championship race will be at the end of this race. Dylan Murway is surgically cutting through this field. Putting a lot of lap cars between himself and Jeff Gordon. I mean, a lot of race cars. He's going to get to Austin Dillon here. Put him a lap down. A little bit of contact. No further damage to his car. As Dillon came down and Austin Dillon came down and Murway came up. No further incident. As Dylan Murway continues to lap the field, he's already put 8 cars a lap down, and he's got 5 in front of him. Trevor Bain would now be the free pass car. And with the blistering pace that Dylan Murway is laid down, leading the next 9 laps, he could probably lap half the field by the time the pit stops begin. And somehow this has been a clean, even green race. But just remember, when cars blend from here to the main racetrack, it could be big. So drivers are going to have to pay extra attention here on when they blend and what would be a good idea when would be a good time to come up from the racetrack to the pit road to the racing surface, is demonstrated here as he is lapped almost 18 cars. Just got by Paul Menard. And he's going to put David Reagan a lap down. And several cars are making their way to pit road now. Kurt Busch, Ricky Stenhouse, Jeff Burton, joined by Sam Hornish and Marcus Ambrose. Four tires and fill it up. Oh, crash. Turn 2. Reagan and Austin Dillon have crashed right as drivers came out of pit road. Exactly what we were talking about earlier in this race. And that really has shuffled up the field in the middle of green flag stops. The first yellow has come out. Everybody, since Dylan Murway pitted earlier with the first group of cars, everybody from Edwards on back took the wave around. No lucky dog was given out. Dylan Murway may have played some pretty good pit strategy. He is the only chase driver who was on the lead lap. Edwards, Jr., Kenseth, Busch, Harvick, Johnson. Well, with the exception of Ryan Newman, who pitted on that last pit stop. So everything shifted on that caution. Dylan Murway and Ryan Newman are in, if this is the case, joining Carl Edwards. Green flag back into the air. Here comes Gordon trying to look under Dylan Murway here. He will take the lead. But Murway went way high and won and allowed Biffle and Gordon to take the lead. And could Truex close in? Gordon takes the lead, so this knocks Murway out, down to 6th in the standings. And that brings Junior back in this. Sorry, Harvick is now in. And with Dylan trying to look under Gordon, for the lead. They're still racing each other neck and neck. Oh, boy. Oh, more contact. A lot of things are changing right now. As you're on board, Dylan Murway trying to pass Jeff Gordon on the inside. He can't quite get to him off the corner. Still neck and neck with each other for the race lead. In fact, if these guys keep racing each other hard, Biffle could join the party. As Gordon comes and takes the lead right back, here comes Dylan. Going to try a crossover move here. Still neck and neck off the corner. And Dylan will take the lead. Gordon takes it back. A little bit of a shot to the back of Gordon there. He gave a good shot, too. Quite a bit of a... Yeah, this is a solid shot right there in 3 and 4. Quite a bit of damage to the max part of the rear bumper of Gordon's car. Dylan Murway looks low. Tries a slide job almost. Thinks better of it. Can he still close in? He's got the inside lane. Gordon trying to hold it down. Still racing each other off the corner. There's contact. They're still touching each other. They made contact. They're making more contact now. Biffle's 2 seconds back with Truex. But with Dylan Murway and Jeff Gordon going at it, that could probably bring Biffle into this and maybe the 56 of Truex as well. Gordon down low. Still neck and neck. Now Gordon's got a shot on the inside lane. Gordon takes the lead. Still drafting each other. Dylan is still drafting the 24 of Jeff Gordon. Guess he's going to try to fall in line with him by the looks of it. I think he's used his stuff up. Gordon back to the point. Murway down low. And then Gordon takes it way from Gordon. He's able to gap him by a couple seconds. So it is Murway, Gordon, and Biffle, the top 3 here at Phoenix. He's going to try to gap him here by the looks of it. By about a second after approximately almost 10 laps of racing. Extremely tight with Gordon. And Dylan's going to put some more cars a lap down. He's going to cut out a Nemechek, 26 to Josh Wise, and a whole string of cars up ahead. that caution definitely did shuffle things up with in regards to how the playoff drivers run right now. Kevin Harvick's in danger of falling a lap down. We had one caution for 2 laps today with between David Reagan and Austin Dillon. Other than that, it has been the Dylan Murray, Jeff Gordon show here at Phoenix. Earnhardt Jr. fighting to not fall a lap down under Kurt Busch, Jeff Burton, and he's going to stick some cars a lap down, a little bit of contact further back. And it has been Dylan Murray dominating the field as we're getting close to halfway here in the Advocare 500 from Phoenix. You see Kyle Busch in the 18, Matt Kenseth in the 17 up ahead, fighting for position and going a lap down. As Dylan Murray continues to lap the field, Jeff Gordon is being held behind all that lap traffic, almost 11 seconds back now. As Dylan Murray has just cracked the 27-second bracket. Gonna put Landon Castle, David Gilliland a lap down, Casey Mears another lap down. And it looks to me like more cars are coming to pit road. Tony Stewart and the two of Keselowski will be heading a lap down. They're going to pit road and falling a lap down. More drivers will fall 2 laps down here. And Dylan will duck down to pit lane. Four and fuel. I believe is correct. Will Murray comes out. Back onto the racetrack. And crash. Another one. Oh, hard. Big wreck. Multiple cars. David Gilliland slams into Landon Castle. And there was another dust up further up. Between, looks like Mark Martin and Trevor Bayne. Another big crash. Ryan Newman is now working his way into the picture with Kevin Harvick as well. Remember, Ryan Newman and Dylan Murray, one of the need to win. Harvick and Busch can afford having a driver in the top 4 having problems. But Murray and Newman need to win. And both of those drivers are inside the top 5. There you see David Reagan on the inside. A lot of damage to his car. Murray trying to get to him here. Just comes down in front of Reagan for the top spot. Reagan forcing his way on the inside. Here comes Truex. There's contact. More contact here. And Reagan will go around, save it. Oh, up the track. Oh, big hit. He comes up right into the path of Jeff Gordon. Third caution flag of the afternoon. Like David Reagan did clip Mark Martin and Trevor Bayne. Both those drivers did make it out of the incident okay. We're way up the track. Here comes Truex. Newman way down low. Newman trying to look for the lead. Whoa! Big slide by Dylan Murway. And somehow that Dylan Murway didn't wreck there. Big slide. Murway. He's not happy with Martin. Hey, calm down, man. Calm down. Don't do anything stupid. More contact. He's going to run Martin up the racetrack. Yeah, he's not happy with the 55, I believe, after that one. Now Murway's going to try to rebound and set his sights on Newman. Murway down low. Can he clear Ryan Newman? Newman has been quietly consistent this entire season since his victory at Talladega earlier this season. He's been quietly consistent the entire week or season, especially making it throughout this round. He's had enough top 10 finishes. He somehow made his way into the round of 8 after being involved in numerous crashes. And now he's in the middle of battling with Dylan Murway, who got his first win as a team at this place. 3 wide off the corner. Into Truex. 3 wide at the line. Wow. Some good racing. Newman down low. Truex looks in the middle. Newman takes the spot. And now Truex looks in second. They're 3 wide into the tunnel turn. Neither of them want to give. Truex goes up the track. Newman is there. Truex takes the lead out of all this. This is some physical racing right here. With 26 to go. Newman settles in third. However, if it did come down to a tiebreaker, hypothetically, and if one of the drivers ahead of Harvick and Busch or Harvick and Busch themselves have a problem, then Dylan Murway would get into the Final Four because of his win in the playoffs versus Newman not having a win in the playoffs. Murway and Truex fight for the lead. Murway down low. Truex up high. This is some good racing. Good stuff. He left a lane up there. Oh, Truex will go around into the wall extremely hard. Caution waves. Oh, wow. And somehow didn't collect anybody else. Everybody else from Mark Martin on back pitted. Only 4 drivers took 4 tires. And as of right now, the final 4 sits Dylan Murway, Carl Edwards, Ryan Newman would all join Jimmy Johnson in Miami for the championship. Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Dale Jr., and Kevin Harvick would all be out. Remember, Newman needs to win. As of right now, Murway and Newman are both 5th and 6th. And Kenseth and Harvick Murway and Newman are at the bottom of the sheet. Once Dylan Murway leads, he would knock out Ryan Newman, out Carl Edwards. Bain with the lead, Boyer to 2nd. Dylan Murway is loose. He's losing a lot of time. He's going to try to force a 3-wide situation here with Boyer running the 15 up the track. There's 4 cars fighting for the lead. Contact. And Edwards hard into the wall. And we got a crash. Carl Edwards slams into the wall. Trevor Bain and Dylan Murway get into it after the yellow. The caution is out.
Here we go.
These pit stops could make or break a driver's season right here. If not this week, it could be next week at Homestead when a championship is on the line. Mark Martin and Ryan Newman are on the front row. Everybody from Trevor Bain on back, pitted. Danica Patrick has taken the wave around. Carl Edwards with a very hard shot to the inside wall.
Awesome job, guys. Great teamwork. We got a real big car here. Just take care, everybody.
On that last restart. Back to green. Newman with the lead. Martin has the advantage into turn 1. Kane up the track. Murway forcing a big, aggressive 4-wide move to get back into the top 10. He's able to do just that. Martin leads. Murway forcing his way up the track into McMurray, into Busch. 4 wide for a moment. Big knot of cars. Stenhouse trying to make something happen on the inside. Newman and Kenseth. Kenseth is on the cut line. With this pass, Murway continues to eat in. 3 wide for the rate for third. Now it's 3 wide for second. Who does Dylan block? Oh, contact. Newman into the dirt. Another caution. And now this could get interesting. 16 laps to go. Earnhardt Jr. back into the top 5. Dylan Murray with a shot at a Phoenix sweep. Earnhardt Jr. looking for his first win at Phoenix since 2004. Last time he won this season was all the way back in Bristol. He'd love to get another win to his name. Murray 3 wide up top. 4 wide up top. Montoya on the bottom lane. Luckily, Dylan trying to force his way through. Oh, Martin turned off the bumper of Stewart. And Biffle gets turned ahead of this. Another yellow. There's a bit of a dust up behind them. So Dylan Murray is the leader. Harvick, Kenseth, and Edwards are all up in the mix. Busch as well. Dylan Murray is the leader, so the top 4 as it sits. Harvick, Johnson, Johnson, Murray. The next highest, Harvick and Kenseth. Kenseth has 3 positions over Carl Edwards. Kyle Busch is 6 positions back on the track. And Ryan Newman is in must-win now mode after pitting, and he will restart 37th. Murray, up the track goes Busch. 3 wide. Oh, so that was almost bad. Now with that, Edwards is in, Murray is out. After that move, Kurt Busch has lost multiple spots, by the way. Murray banging on Labonte for 3rd. Another crash. Yellow flag number 8. Oh, Paul Menard. Wow. Menard, Amarola. Oh, hard hit. On the pit barriers. Another pit stop under yellow. So now Harvick is your race leader. Dylan Murray restarts all the way back in 29th. Desperation time for Dylan Murray. He needs a win. Newman needs a win. They're 3 wide. There's a big group of cars. Kenseth is behind there as well. And here comes Dylan Murray all the way back to the front. Or in process of making his way to the front. Got a slow car in the pit lane. Everybody stays clean. Kurt Busch is your leader. Harvick and Labonte on the inside lane. It's like Carl Edwards and Casey Kane on the outside. Murway is just hauling the mail right now. Oh, Edwards again. Does he save it? It's like he's heading to pit lane. Oh, got a car on the wall. Big wreck. Turn 4. His cars were slowing up for the accordion. Hard impact. Tony Stewart is in it. Ambrose is in it. Hard on the wall they go. Ambrose, Montoya into the inside wall. Caution flag is out. And Tony Stewart immediately just drove up to avoid, but ends up taking out Marcus Ambrose in the process. Oh, he gets tipped. Then Reagan into the wall. Now Dylan Murway's got 3 chasers. Junior, he'll make it happen. Newman needs a win. And then Edward Johnson is in regardless. Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Matt Kenseth need a big miracle. They need either Murway, Jr., or Newman, or possibly all 3 to have trouble. 6 laps to go. Keselowski goes high. Junior looking on the inside. Still neck and neck for the lead. 6 laps left. Oh, contact is made. Newman to the point. Murway is out. Junior up the racetrack. They're 4 wide almost. They're nearly 5 wide for a second. Junior's in the middle and is falling back. Newman, Hamlin, Murway, and Stewart, the top 4. Gordon up in the top 5. Tell you, that is all Ryan Newman needs to see. Newman wins, Murway is out. Murway wins, Newman is out. I guarantee you, Dylan Murway will use the bumper. Playing with him. 4 laps left in the season for Dylan Murway. Desperation time in the air. Both of these drivers don't. If Stewart wins, both of these drivers are out. Gordon looking on the inside. Murway needs to see this happen. Three laps left this time. Oh, Newman, big hit on the back bumper. Murway trying to save his car for the finish. I guarantee you there's going to be some desperation moments here. Tries to look low. He is on the apron. Thought about coming back up, but he was going to wreck it here. Murway needed Gordon to pass Tony Stewart. This is what they need. Newman holds it on the outside. Gordon in third. Oh, this is getting good. Into turn 3 and 4. This could be the biggest win of Newman's career. Gordon up to second. White flag in the air at Phoenix. Murway to the inside. Hamlin up there. Neck and neck for the win and a spot in the championship 4. Newman holds him down low. Murway bangs into him. They make contact. Newman with the edge. Murway, the timeliest of wins for Dylan Murway. He slips off 4. Hamlin gets into him. At the line, Hamlin. Across the stripe. Sideways. into the wall, and Dylan Murway and Ryan Newman do not make the playoffs after that move. Oh my. Oh my. So let's see, how did this shake out? As of right now, they're looking through. So there's the second incident. NASCAR is trying to figure out. So Johnson is in, obviously, with his win at Atlanta. So let's take you through the last lap. Everybody thought Murway was going to have it. He drifts up. Here, so Murway's sideways at this point. Question: this could go down to Denny Hamlin pulls off probably the craziest win after being eliminated the last round. Oh my. So watch this. It looks like Newman was ahead. Of Dylan Murway. Ooh my. Let's look at this again. It looked like Dylan got loose. Oh, Newman hit him. His cars were banging into each other. Hamlin ended up winning the race, by the way. Oh my. So the Final Four, unofficially as it sits, they are looking through stats and replays. They're saying Newman was high enough back. Question is, will it be enough for either Newman or Murway to get in? We'll take a look at that in a moment. So, as the championship four sits, it will be Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Carl Edwards, and due to the better finish, Newman and Murway, better average finish throughout the round and throughout the season. They both had a close-ish finish. Dylan Murway will hold on and take Ryan Newman out of the playoffs after closer inspection. Oh my. They'll be talking about this one for a long time. Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth, and Kyle Busch are out of the playoffs. To reiterate, Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, Dylan Murway, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. will be part of the Championship 4 on Thursday at Homestead. 1 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Mountain, noon Central, 10 o'clock Pacific. See you then.